So we're here with Todd and Michelle, and we are going to be replacing both the furnace and the air conditioning unit here on the upper floor. So here's the way it's going to look. We're going to replace the furnace with another 80% unit, 80% venting, already nice and easy for us. So we're going to go ahead and reattach that, rebuild the flue down to the furnace, replace the coil, cut the lines. The lines are held together at this point, hard to see, but they are held together just on the ends with a soft solder compound. In between, I've crawled all the way up in the attic to check. No welds in the attic, no welds anywhere else visible besides here at the coil and outside of the condenser. So flush out the lines super well, make sure those are purged perfectly, and then we're going to just pressure test them really well to make sure that they hold. Hopefully there's no soft solder anywhere else. Coil, pretty straightforward on it. Drain just runs right down into the floor. Update the gas lines as they come into the furnace, and the electrical connections as well. One of the things I'm going to be ordering is another piece of return. Return does not quite yet get to the floor. So we're going to make sure that we get all the way to the floor with the return, just to make sure again that we can get full filtration instead of 70% filtration. So that will happen as well. Other things in this room specifically, I think we just about covered it. We are going to be doing a new thermostat out here, do a Honeywell 6000 with a larger display, and that will be the thermostat we use on this project. So we're going to do a new return drop, and we're just tie that one to the, cut the old one off at the top, and then we're going to build a new one down. We will not be using a box underneath the furnace. We're just going to do straight down with the return all the way to the floor, and then come into the furnace. So new return is going to come in. And then, off of the furnace, we're going to put in the supply plenum, right? Make sure we build a good transition to bring that back up into the main supply. Sorry for being dark, but that's the way it is. This is the condensing unit on the east or west side of the house. So we're going to be pulling out this one. His neighbor's going to stay. Pretty easy to get the new one in here. The pad is going to be re-leveled. We're going to do a new pad that's not halfway sunk into the ground this time. Lines coming out of the house just behind it here in the wall. Cut those off as far back, eliminate any of the soft solder connections, and then redo those from scratch in the hard brazing compound. So those tie in back here. We will be doing a surge suppression system in the air conditioning unit, so be sure to put that in as well. Disconnect for the air conditioner right off here to the side inside the meter. Dang it. Ta-da. So there's the disconnect for the air conditioning system, pretty easy to get to. So once that's in, we're good to go. Pressure test, make sure it holds well, and then release charge, balance level. Probably need a little more refrigerant since we do have a long line set, but then we'll be good to go.